Hello everybody, it's your boy Mr. Boomer, back at you here again with some more Smash Ultimate The Quest for Spirit series. Now I want to quickly apologize for not uploading any parts the last week. Again, during that week, it was my birthday and my family wanted to celebrate my birthday over in Nevada, so of course, logically, I did not have a lot of time to prepare any more video projects for that week. So with that being said, let's actually quickly get into the Spirit board here. I can't promise that this episode is going to be very long since my throat is starting to flare up a little bit and I do not want to play through the whole episode with you guys hearing me cough and stuff and hearing phlegm coming out and all that, so we'll try and see if we can get through this quickly, but without any further ado, let's get into the main video here, yeah? Okay, well I had to re-record this part of the video, guys, because I was experiencing some audio issues later on as I was recording this part, so I'm just going to re-record it. The first spirits that we were going up against here today is Dion, Max, and Jack from the marvelous Mahitosu no Takarajima series, and we just got to take our strongest team into this no-frills battle, so it's another pretty weak one. But what I was talking about while I was playing this is the fact that Smash Ultimate has gotten another update. Like, that's something that I kind of missed while I was taking a little bit of a break from uploading. I didn't even realize that this game had gotten an update. I thought that version 13.03 was the final version of the game that we were going to be getting, but apparently we got version 13.04, which, if you guys don't know, is apparently just a little hotfix to fix some of the issues that Smash Ultimate has experienced on the Switch 2, like loading some Miis inside the game, pretty much just having a little bit of performance issues online. Like, I believe some people were lagging pretty badly online on the Switch 2. I was a part of Andy's stream and he was experiencing a little bit of issues with it, so of course that's probably the main reason why that was happening. But most importantly, a lot of people were just kind of theorizing that this is kind of a good sign that Nintendo might be doing a little bit more with Smash Ultimate now that we got a new update. Like, chances are we might be getting a Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe or something like that, or chances are they're prepping to update this game, like prepping their updates for this game to prepare for a new Smash Bros. That could be on the way for the Switch too. But either way, this is pretty surprising, honestly. I mean, I don't think they're probably going to do a lot of stuff. Like, this isn't going to lead to anywhere spectacular in the future. It's just a small little hotfix for the Switch 2, but honestly, it's pretty worth it. Anyway, let's move on to the next spirit. Alrighty, and the next spirit that we were going up against in this part of the video was Fire from the Game & Watch series. I'm not too sure if that's exactly how fire is represented inside that series, or if by fire they are implying firemen. If they are implying firemen, they could have definitely worded it better, but the enemy sub special has increased attack power, and this is a time battle, so we can't mess around, we gotta be quick. And unfortunately, guess what? I got Little Mac from the Ram Select Wheel, so this is just my luck. I gotta play a heavily grounded character against a character that can shoot up in the air in 0.5 seconds with one tap of a button. What a matchup. Not just one of them, I gotta fight against 4 of these fucks. So I'm definitely screwed. But anyway, as I was talking about earlier, yeah, Smash Ultimate did get an update, and I honestly was a little bit surprised when that happened. Like, the game, I don't think it's gonna lead to anywhere spectacular, honestly. Like, I think people are, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, a Smash Ultimate Deluxe or something that probably would come out of this, but it is just a little small update, but that's cool. At least Smash Ultimate is not completely dead, right? There's still a little bit of updates coming on inside the game, so that's pretty cool. Another thing, too, that I did also realize, while also being away for a while, I also did see the new DK game that was revealed. Well, not revealed, but the gameplay. Oh, how can I say? The trailer for that new DK game that did come out a couple of, like, I believe a week ago, and I must say, that game looks pretty promising, honestly. Like, it looks like a game that definitely I will be buying first on the Switch 2. We're gonna probably have to try Spirit again, because Little Mac was definitely not the answer for this one. Okay, Luigi, and surprisingly enough, Luigi has now been added onto the list of characters that people hate for some reason. I think it's mainly because of that touch of death combo that we've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram been spamming back and forth now. I hope now that I'm not a target of harassment just because I'm playing as this character, but it is what it is. The game just gave me this character, so don't make fun of me in the comments. You probably are anyway. But yeah, as I was talking about that new DK game, it does look pretty promising. It does look like a game that I definitely will be buying if I ever do get a Switch 2, so I do look forward to actually getting that game if I do get it, and shit. God damn, this spirit is pretty tough. Like, there's absolutely nothing I can really do when they gang up on me like that. Like, holy shit. I have to really wait for them to just make a huge mistake like that in order to actually beat them, but we did it, so I'm not complaining. But anyway, that new DK game looks very promising. I'm not too sure why Pauline is a kid though. From what people said, that it is supposed to be a prequel, so I guess that's the reason why. The only thing I just hope is that there's no funny business that they're trying to do with that shit. I really do hope that they don't do anything weird with Pauline in that game, but anyway, move on to the next spirit here. Hopefully that game, when it comes out, it's pretty goated. Alrighty, we're rocking P, the Piranha Plant, and got Sucker Pond, and we're going up against Dr. Light. Defeat the main fighter to win. Gotcha, so we just gotta kill Dr. Mario. Fuck man. Get out of here, Mega Man! But yes, another thing that I wanted to point out to you guys, I don't know if anyone else also knows about the whole Nintendo Switch 2 scandal that's going on right now, where someone stole a bunch of Nintendo Switches from a game truck that was carrying them. Like, when I heard that news, I was like, yeah, I didn't know the Switch 2 must be a good-ass console already then, because if people are outright just stealing free Nintendo Switch 2 from a game truck, like it's freaking 2007 with the Wii coming out and people just want that shit badly, then yeah, you could definitely tell that's a freaking sign that the console might possibly be very goated. But I've been keeping updates on it. It doesn't seem like anyone has found the people who did do it, and I'm most certainly sure that Nintendo is not gonna try and brick those consoles, because again, let's say someone happens to get their hands on one of those stolen Switches and, you know, buy it off of a website or something where someone was handing it out and selling it, right? Are you really gonna try and risk bricking the consoles of people who didn't know that those Switches were stolen? That just seems unethical. That, and it's just unfair, honestly. It's like in Dark Souls 2, how where people picked up items from modded players, they would get banned, but they didn't even know that those weapons were modded in the first place. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, let's move on to the next spirit. Alrighty, we're retrying an old spirit from the last episode, Orville and Wilbur. If you guys don't remember, I did beat this spirit, but I failed to capture it because I'm a big dumbass, a doo-doo dunderhead as Plankton would say, and I pushed the no button when I missed my shots instead of hitting yes, so I missed out on getting that miss. I'm still somehow just surprised that happened. All I had to do was hit yes and that spirit was mine. How the hell did I fumble that hard? And goddammit, look who I got. I got Steve. I'm gonna die. My bad, I didn't mean Steve, I meant Alex. But yes, hopefully, whatever happens with that whole scandal with the Switch, it doesn't result in people getting bricked simply because they bought a Switch that was stolen that they were not fully aware about at all. Like, that's kind of like a scandal, if anything. Now that I'm speaking about this, since this is Falco, I recently started playing Smash 4 again. Like, if any of you guys don't know what Smash 4 is, it's basically Smash 3 and 3DS, but the community just calls it Smash 4 not to confuse the two versions of the game, so people know what you're talking about. But I forgot how pretty bad Falco was inside that game. His down air had terrible freaking startup and end lag on it. His freaking lasers were pretty much useless. It was hard to freaking get his air combo started because, like, most of his attacks just had so much lag on it. And I tried playing that man in that game, and I was like, goodness sakes. He plays nothing like how he does inside of this game, or in Melee, or even inside of Brawl even. And those games, at least he was somewhat viable. I don't even say somewhat, he was definitely hella viable. Even in this game. But holy shit, Smash really wanted to make sure that Falco was not Brawl Falco anymore. Eat chickens, Falco. There we go. Okay, we beat the spirit. This time, I'm going to make sure that I hit yes. Or I just kill Falco. Whatever. I'm just mad, alright? I'm just glad that that's over. And yes, in case you guys aren't wondering, I am trying to prioritize doing a lot more of these event spirits while they're active, since they do actually give you more SP points. At least this one in particular, it triples it, so I'll have more money for more retries on these spirits. But anyway, moving on. Alrighty, and the next spirit that we're going to be going up against is Hades, obviously from Kid Icarus Uprising. I remember that boss fight where you had to literally go inside of his body and fight his freaking heart and shit. I was like, what the hell, this game's a war game now? That was weird. But anyway, Kid Icarus Uprising's a peak game. I honestly should try and see if I can acquire that game again, because, my goodness, I lost my old copy on my 3DS a while ago, and now I just have no way to play it, so I might have to buy it again. Alrighty, but the enemy's punches and elbow strikes are increased power, the enemy's smash attacks are increased power, and the enemies increase attack power for a little while, and they're large as hell. Because why not? You know what? It's fitting. Ganondorf has Hades, I mean, ruler of the underworld, as the King of Darkness, it fits perfectly, and there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad, honestly. I thought that was going to be a problem, but we were able to keep him stationary for a little while. Anyway, zoop. And there we go. We got Hades now. Freaking cool SL enemy. Jeez Louise, we need more Kid Icarus rep inside Nintendo, honestly. They need to make another Kid Icarus game. It's been how many years now since Kid Icarus Uprising? Like, decades? Maybe even like, yeah, definitely decades. That came in like 2012. We need a new game, man. Come on, Nintendo. Quit slouching. Alrighty, we got everyone's favorite dog that they want to have sex with for some reason versus Saki Amamiya here. I remember this spirit being pretty hard when I played it back then. I don't even know if I actually attempted it, but if I did, I do remember it being pretty hard, because the Mii Gunfighter, man. Oh yeah, that's right, now I remember. We actually attempted it inside the No Souls challenge. That's the reason why the spirit was pretty hard. It's not because it's like a very difficult spirit, it's just the fact that it was hard as hell to do any damage towards this because I didn't have a spirit. I was basically a cripple fighting against a full-fledged athlete in that spirit. But god dang, man. Sorry I sound a little bit rough today. God damn it, I missed that shot. Sorry I sound a little bit rough today. If I want to make sure if my mic sounds okay, because I don't know if you guys know this, my mic right now is starting to get a little bit bad, at least my headset. The headphone jack that I insert inside the computer is starting to get a little bit weak to the point where the cord is actually starting to show a little bit of signs of peeling and getting a little bit loose. I can actually see a bit of the wires underneath it, so pretty soon I might have to start using a new headset just in order to record my voice, because this headset has kind of been acting a little bit funky ever since that happened. And I don't want this to kind of botch any of my future recordings if I make more in the future. So, yeah, just letting you guys know. Alright, and it's time for round 2 against Zekrom, the ultimate Pokemon that's absolutely BS. We got 50 seconds left, so we might have to go into it immediately, but the enemy's electrical attacks have increased power, and the enemy favors special moves. This one I'm not too sure about. I think I mainly lost it because I, again, did it in the No Souls challenge, but we're gonna see if with spirits this makes a difference. It probably will make a huge difference, honestly. Okay, we got Jiggly Wiggly. Also, rest in peace to the voice actor Jigglypuff. I heard a while ago that she did pass away, sadly. And, you know, what the hell? I was about to say, no way I freaking died at the start there. What the hell was that? What was the game on? But yes, anyway, rest in peace to the voice actor. I did hear a while ago that she did pass away, sadly, from something. I'm not too sure, but you were the voice of Jigglypuff. Just know that you made a lot of fond memories in Pokemon and even in Smash Brothers and even inside the anime with this character. You will be missed. Okay, I think that's the end of Nevermind. The freaking stage wanted to save her. Beast to beast. But anyway, we're blasting through spirits here. Like, very quickly here. Like, they're not being as annoying. I guess it goes to show that these spirits are not really as bad as they made them out to be inside Part 16. It was really just because I did not use any spirits that they were hard in the first place. So with that out of the way, we got a free rematch, and we got 1,000 SP points. Oh yeah, I should be doing a lot more events, like a lot more of these event spirits, more often, honestly. Okay, and we're going up against Hawkeye and Reese from the Mana series. This is a time battle. Periodic earthquakes will shake the ground, so we're going to be playing Smash Brawl again, and the enemy favors special moves. Alrighty, let's get into it. Alright, we got Mega Man out here repping the Capcom side of the franchise, and speaking of Capcom, how many of you guys are actually excited for the new Resident Evil 9 game that's coming out? I think it was called Resident Evil Requiem. That game honestly looks pretty hype, honestly. Judging by how the gameplay looks, I would say it looks like it's going to be another first-person Resident Evil game. I just hope that whatever they do, they don't freaking try and make it like Resident Evil 8, where it's a little bit too action-oriented. I kind of want it to be a little bit more like Resident Evil 7, where it has a good mix of horror, while also being a good mix of action. Not one or the other, because I didn't really like Resident Evil Village that much. I feel like a lot of people only like the game mainly because of Mama and her body yaddy, Lady Dimitrescu. But that's just me. Hopefully when the game comes out it is good. I probably might try and see if I can do a playthrough on it. Okay, this spirit here is actually probably going to be the first wall here. Because my goodness, they really are just spamming a lot of special attacks. Look at that shit. They literally walk to the other side of me just to freaking hit me with that shit. Asshole. Okay, that's the end of, what was your name? Reese? Now we gotta kill Hawkeye here, or Sheik. Okay, you're just spamming explosives. Goodness sakes. Oh shit! I forgot there's a time limit! Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I forgot that this was a timed battle, so we can't really mess around here. We actually gotta fight them full-fledged and get rid of them quickly. Shit. Alrighty, Lucario. This one's definitely gonna be our number, I feel it. But yet we're playing as a character that if we get damaged, we're gonna get strong, so... Go ahead, guys, damage me. Take your best shots. Honestly, make me more powerful than I already am. Make me Son Goku. Okay, so we only have like maybe about a minute or so to freaking combat them. This is probably gonna be a little bit difficult, mainly because of she's playing the freaking runaway game. I hate the runaway game. I hate when the guys do this shit. Why don't you want to fight? Why must you do this bullshit where you run away throughout the whole entire stage? There we go. Jeez Louise, that was pissing me off. What? Wait, what? Why did I go that way? She was facing right. Why did I go left? What kind of hitbox? Okay, you know, I decided to go Lucario again, because at this point, I just don't care, man. I want them dead. I like how there's a whole earthquake going on, but I have a freaking fall immunity on, so we don't have to play Brawl. Yay! JK, I hope you guys don't think I'm like hating on Brawl by saying that, alright? Like, I absolutely love that game. That is my favorite Smash game next to this game, honestly. It holds up pretty well, honestly, casually. I'm just saying that for all the shits and giggles, so please don't take that personally. Brawl is awesome. It is honestly very underrated. I just need the AI. There we go. Just jump right into me. There we go. Make those mistakes. Fumble hard so I can win. Yes! Yeah, baby, I am the GOAT. I am your god. I'm like Gil from Street Fighter 3. I don't think anyone even knows what I'm talking about. I don't think people play Street Fighter 3 that often, or know any of these characters, so we're just gonna keep it a little bit mutual. But anyway, we got Hawkeye and Reese. We got our XP and we got our rewards increase. So we're all good. Alrighty guys, and we're going to be going up to the final spirit of today, and that is Twilight Princess Ganondorf. It's a stamina battle, and the enemy has increased attack power when the enemy's at high damage. So we gotta kill him immediately. We can't let him slack around and get his power boost, his Kaioken Dragon Ball Z power boost out of nowhere. We gotta kill him and prevent the anime comeback. And speaking of which, I do kinda miss Twilight Princess Ganon being the model that they use inside Smash Brothers to represent Ganon inside this game. Cause, you know, my first Smash game was Brawl, and Twilight Princess was one of the first Zelda games that I did play back in the day on the GameCube, and also on the Wii U when it got an HD port. So, of course I am gonna kind of miss playing Twilight Princess. I mean, yeah, Twilight Princess Ganon in this game. Freaking, this is Ocarina of Time Ganon, right? He's a cool model as well. It's badass. It's cool that he's back. But I just personally prefer Twilight Princess more. That's just me. Okay. He has his freaking anime power-up now, so... What the hell? Oh shit, he has a super anime power-up. Look at him moving. Motherfucker got that supersonic in him. Motherfucker got that super Saiyan in him. Oh shit. How much you want to bet one attack from him is gonna kill me? It probably will. Nope. Oh shit, he has a final smash. Okay, we dodged that with ease. Come here, Ganon. Oh god. Don't AI me. There we go. That was easy. Jeez Louise. I thought that when they said attack power up, he's only gonna get one, like, stat buff. I didn't think he was gonna get 2. I didn't think he was gonna get 3 with that final smash there. I definitely know if he hit me with that final smash, it was GG's. But yep, Twilight Princess Ganon, you're the GOAT. I miss you. They could have at the very least, like, done with Ike in this game and just add in the Brawl model, like Path of Radiance, and the Radiant Dawn model inside this game. And just add in Twilight Princess Ganon and, you know, Melee Ganon as, like, costumes for Ganondorf in this game. That way both parties are happy. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of The Quest for Spirits. I did say it wasn't gonna be that long since my throat was acting a little bit funny. Surprisingly, it wasn't acting too funny inside the video, so I can at least end off on a positive note without it being awkward or anything like that. Sorry too if my commentary didn't sound the best. Again, I was just trying to make sure that I got this video out as soon as possible. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode that I make. Peace out.